What's up guys, Josh here. So today I got a problem. This is actually I'm going to show you guys my nip and tuck technique for adjusting a fence post without having to cut it off and reset it. So I actually installed this fence post, I want to say maybe a few months ago, just maybe 3 months ago. Knowing that I installed this correctly, and knowing I also went about 3 feet down, at least 3 feet cement into the ground, I got two problems. Ground is actually sunk and is shifting. Also, I have almost a 4-foot wide gate here. This thing's pretty big. She's a real big gate. So that's a lot of leverage. It's not tall, it's only maybe 5 foot tall, but this thing, yeah, still is about, it's like 42 inches wide. So this thing's got a lot of leverage on it. I could have always beefed up the pipe, but right now I'm just gonna show you my trick. We'll try to keep this short. So, alright, this guy started hitting. I removed the lock just because the thing was just crashing into its own lock. Now, what I did right here is I actually cut into this with my sawzall from one side only. I did not cut through here. That is all still solid, but let's see if I could show you. Yep, there you go. So I'm most of the way through, but right now, since I left that last leg on there, this thing is secure. Yeah, she's not going to fall over on me. So make one slice, see what happens. All right, now I'm going to put a shim in here to try to raise this guy back. But we just got a basic wooden block. Watch how much this thing moves right off the bat. Look at that. That is one cut with the sawzall. So we're going to start off with this. Block that guy up. And I'm going to have to weld it all the way around. Once that's welded, then we're going to come back and check it again to see how much the weight alone causes it to sag again. And if we have to make multiple cuts, we have to make multiple cuts. But alright guys, check this one out. We'll have to do some awesome editing. Guys, I just put one tack on that thing right now. And I'll show you how stable she is with just one tack. My gap held. You can see it dropped some. This is a 3/4 inch board, so she did sag a little more. So I'm gonna weld it up. We'll see how much the weld actually, after I finish welding it all the way around, we'll see how much more that weld pulls it up straight again. But yeah, that was one cut with a sawzall. That was pretty amazing. So alright, let's go finish this thing up. Because I just proved that this thing could hold its own with one tack, I can now actually open the gate without the fear of this thing falling on top of me. Alright guys, so I got this fully welded around right now. I ran pretty much a triple pass. I'm using 032, I'm talking MIG, 3/32 6011 rod. But yeah, just ran this guy around 3 passes. They're fairly low profile. We could always sand them down, but again, if I sand it down, will I be removing too much metal? Would I be weakening it? Yes and no. But you know what? For what this is and where it's positioned, I'm not going to grind it. I don't. Anybody is ever going to walk up to this gate and say, "Why is there a weld down there?" They're going to look at the gate and say, "That's a nice looking gate." And look at that gap. So, let me grab my stick again. Look how much that actually pulled. As you remember, I now have more gap than I ever actually set it up for. So far so good. And guys, I'm going to reinstall my lock. If you guys have any questions about my technique, please feel free to ask. I mean, I'm a welder by trade. This is just a personal project for me. I mean, this is actually my gate. So I installed it. It was my fault that I didn't go heavier tube. It's my fault that I decided, let's go full width instead of making a fence section and a gate. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If this was helpful, give me a thumbs up. please feel free to ask questions.